Everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to what might just be the last episode of RWBYM World of Blocks, depending on how today goes, I suppose. But, anyways, last time we figured out why exactly we couldn't finish everything off with the Thaumonomicon. Turns out not everything is in this version, but we did go ahead and finish off what we could, cheated in a couple things to finish off what we couldn't, and just left fundamentals unfinished. And I'm just going to leave it at that at this point. Like, I spent a lot of time on Thaumcraft, and it hasn't proven amazingly useful. Although, the Boots of the Traveler, this Void Thaumaturge hood, that is maxed out currently at Protection 3. I could get that to Protection 4, but probably not that big of an issue. And hopefully having everything with Runic Shielding 3 will provide some sort of boost. So we just finished off with a lot of that stuff last time. We were doing some finishing prep work before trying one more time, and hopefully at this point properly beating a raid, when in came a wyvern, flew into the village, and I had to fight it off. It spawned in countless Beowulfs, but eventually after a little bit of death grinding against it, I finally managed to take the thing down. And it gave us the king's pawn and the king's bishop, which I have over here. They're very cool tools that we currently cannot use because we don't actually have other people to play with in this world. But anyway, other than that, we picked up a new weapon in Noctis Strom, which is a very cool pistol. It does have other forms, but try as I might, I couldn't actually figure out how to switch it into its lightning, fire, or gravity forms. I think it has an ice one too, but I don't remember now. So that's just stuck as it is normal. I did give it Unbreaking 2, just to avoid breaking it, and I did upgrade the Unbreaking on Ganduja, as well as went ahead and spent all of our money on 3 toolkits. Also, last time we beat a couple of Armagigases, and got a couple cool swords. We have Dark Repulsor, for those of you who are fans of SAO, and the Armagigas sword. Neither one of them are just have anything super special. Dark Repulsor gives you strength 3 for like a single moment, which is kind of cool. But probably not that important. We're not doing melee for the most part anyways. We're going to be relying mostly on long memory for aura storage, Shoshingu for most of our long-range capabilities, and Ganduja and Noctis Strom to help out with some other things that Shoshingu won't be able to help with, because obviously we don't have infinite aura for Shoshingu. And most of our first some enemies will be using Murdenaster, and Dudanuki and Grimbane will help for some dual wielding, keeping enemies at bay. So today, after that, we're going to try our hand at the raid. And I don't have a whole lot of time today, so I might take a couple attempts at this depending on how long it takes right now, and then go finish up the rest of them later. So I don't know how this is going to go entirely. I do have limited time today because it is my sister's birthday, so I kind of had to steal away for a little bit to come record this. But anyways, I have all that. I have golden apples on the standby, and I am currently as maxed out as I currently can get. The only thing I didn't really do is aura. I had wanted to gather some levels in order to buff that up as much as possible. But I ran out of time. Like, I've already spent like an hour doing final prep things, and I don't really have that much time besides. So I managed to get us to 142. We were like 140 or 141 at the end of last time. Not a huge boost, it's literally like 1 point, but it is something at least. But we do have the big bird over in the raid area we have to take care of first before we can properly start a new raid. And I do need to go get some raid crystals, so let's head over to the Grimm Wastes. Grab out my pickaxe. Let's see, I cleared out most of them from this little area, but there are still some. Right there. Simple enough to get the first. Active tool null, harvest level 1, thank you. I'll pick up 3 for right now, and I can always come back if I need more. Where was that other one? I'd seen one right over here a second ago, but now obviously I can't see where it is. There, and since number 4 is literally right there, I might as well grab that one too. And break, 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 break. Ooh, I saw that red dot coming. I didn't want to get hit there. Head back to the village to sleep through the night. And then we have to go beat Big Bird. So you can go away. Good. I think we're set up combat-wise. Like, these are the tools I want to use. Long memory is very nice to have. I think it's currently on stockpile, and now it should be on regen. Head over to the raid hut. And I think I came back into this area a little bit, and I dragged... Where did I drag Big Bird? I don't remember. Like, I think I dragged it a little ways away, but I don't know how far or in which direction. Is it gone? I don't know where it went. Like, it chased me on this bridge for a little bit because I had to go hunt some chickens so I could get the volatus from their feathers to repair Roots of the Traveler. Huh. Oh, never mind, there's Big Bird. Where were you hiding? You're kind of hard to miss. Laden haunts. Laden haunts. Laden haunts. That was not my plan. This was not what I had in mind, but okay. And that answers a question I've had for a little bit. Apparently, the village is counted as a chunk loader, because there was a raid that I did not feel like dealing with. Like, I'm, as I said already, strapped for time, so I wanted to get to other stuff. So I didn't deal with the raid, and apparently they're still going to kill the villagers even though I'm not in the region, which is rude. But anyways, Big Bird over here shouldn't pose too much of a threat as long as I play this carefully. Although it doesn't even really matter if Big Bird kills me, I can just death cycle a little bit. But I'm gonna try to avoid using that still again, because I don't want to destroy this area too much. Big Bird's going down. Ow. I'm sorry, Wolfie. I'm not gonna hurt that wolf. I can't. No, I don't want to. Anyways, I'll see you once... I'm just gonna keep busting up Big Bird real quick. Okay, Big Bird is just about dead. This thing has taken me like 10 minutes to kill. And I say that and it still has like 500 health. But I did take one death to it because a Geist ended up getting in the way. So yeah, I actually handled this fairly well, and my weapons aren't even that damaged compared to where I started at. Noctustrom was a real good pickup. Like, it's quite a bit longer range than oh, it gave me a King's Pawn. I didn't realize that the Nevermore gave you that. That's a nice pickup. But did break my foot, which is a bit rough, so I guess I'm gonna have to wait for that to heal up. But yeah, I ended up traveling like several hundred blocks while fighting the thing, but Giant Nevermore is dead. We've managed to beat another major boss. That time it only took... Well, it had healed up basically to full, so basically I fought it from scratch, and it only killed me once. That's improvement. I can't let that happen while fighting it when it spawns from the raid again, though. Otherwise, I'll have to start the whole entire raid again. So, I am definitely improved, and I'm definitely feeling quite a bit stronger, but still pretty rough. In fact, I didn't even end up using any aura out of long memory. I was avoiding that as best I could. But yeah, we're definitely in a much stronger state than we've been for every other attempt at this raid thing. But I'm not gonna waste too much time. I'm just gonna try jumping straight into this raid attempt number 4 or whatever. I can technically be very careful with the Borba tusks and do that instead, but it's still very risky, and I don't want to take any unnecessary deaths. So, kind of cheap tactics, but I will just beat up the Borba tusks and probably the Beowulfs in the same manner. Just avoid getting too close to them and just like beat them through the rates on this. Let's pull out... Oh, I do already have both swords pulled out. Is this faster than just like hitting them all manually? I don't know. It might be faster to do individual swings with Murdenaster. So, yep. This will kill off the Borba tusks. This will be just fine. I probably only need to kill a few more before it starts spawning Beowulfs, but I'm not entirely sure how many. So, just going to continue on with this. Did I ever get... I still have a whole bunch of wood on me, that's fine. I forgot to grab blocks to properly fix up my swords when they're all broken. So, the wood blocks I always carry on me will have to do, and those aren't going to last very long. But anyways, finish off the Borba tusks. Be extremely careful not to take too many unnecessary hits. Can I hit them from here without getting hit by back? The answer is apparently no. One laden haunt shot, a couple of laden haunt shots aren't going to cost me too much. And they just speed up things a little bit. Maybe I should have spent money to get a second long memory and fill that up, because that would have been pretty decent too. Like having 4,000 aura to use up instead of just like the 2,000 I have stored in here. Would have been kind of helpful to make sure I don't run out. Anyways, I can just like toss a lot of this stuff in here. So, Beowulfs. Again, I know how to deal with you, just be incredibly careful with it. Do not use Let Still. Only use Laden Haunt. Ow! Apparently I knocked one up and it actually hit me. What did I do with the ice crystal? There it is. Very careful. Dark Repulsor. I can't actually hit them, apparently. Ow! No, I'm going to have to be more careful with this. Long memory. Laden Haunt. Like, I am being incredibly careful with this. Do not get too close. Do not take unnecessary deaths. Like, I will go through every ounce of aura in longest memory if I have to. But I will win this raid. Okay. On to the Deathstalker. This thing's going to be a bit of an issue, but it should be good. In fact, since it's a single target, I don't think I have to use Shoshingu again. As long as I stay, like, somewhat away from the edge of the roof and just keep firing like this thing will die pretty quickly. Like, I just have to keep it at arm's length, or whatever. Arm's length. Ow. Thank goodness I'm witherproof. So, I tried to use my sword. That's obviously not going to work. Time to go full auto on this thing. Okay, this thing's just about dead. I am very glad I decided to get higher levels on breaking on my gear. Because not having to worry about these things breaking quite as badly is a huge boost. I thought it was the mini Deathstalkers next, but I guess it is the Ursas. And these things are just going to come at me. They're going to pose the same problems as the Beowulfs, in which they're strong. I can't properly hit them from here without also putting myself in danger. Dang it. Hold on, can I? This is going to be worthwhile. I'm going to be grinding against these Ursas for a while like this. At least do this to, like, weaken them while I wait for aura to regen, and then Shoshingu them. That will take care of them pretty well, I think. Basically, just keep becoming a blender, and eventually we'll win. This is going to be so long to actually take care of all these raids. I had to be incredibly careful. I almost put one on the roof. That plan might have to be rethought. Can I do the special move? Or can I only do that? Oh, Dudanuki is broken, so I can't use the special move with it right now. I have to repair it first. What is Dudanuki's special move again? I don't think it was anything amazing. Well, we can test it out at least. Oh yeah, it's that thing. I think Grimbane's is like the long range. Oh, that broke immediately. Yeah, I'm trying to get fancy with it, and it's just not going to help me out a whole lot. Anyways, actually, while messing around, it actually allowed me to regen a whole bunch of aura. Just keep on firing. As long as I don't use Let Still, everything won't go too poorly. I'm trying to kill some of them off, but I keep hitting the ones in front, which aren't to low health. Just mix in other shot types instead of just Shoshingu and occasional sword swings. Oh my goodness. Epic Siege, when mixed with Ruby, makes it a very tough battle. Like, if these things were like their normal, like, 120 or whatever they have, I would have won this raid, like, ages ago. I suppose this does make it a more interesting build-up towards, like, an impossible-seeming challenge that I will eventually overcome. So, yes, this has definitely become the most challenging series we've done so far. Let me finish clearing them out. They still have so much health. Noctis Strom is even farther range than I thought it was. Like, I can hit that Ursa Major. There's some inaccuracy to the shots, but, like, fairly accurate even from this range. Trying to hit a much smaller target in the Lancers is going to be a bit harder to deal with, though. Ganduja full auto, I suppose could get some random lucky shots, but that would be so hard to actually manage. Can I keep them far enough away so that I can actually sleep over here? Like, if I try to pick up any of those rewards right now, I'm just going to draw them over. If I stay far enough away, I should have a moment of peace, and when we hit 10... I'm sorry, what are you doing here? Dude, that's not supposed to be here yet. You can only sleep at night. You stay over there. That's a random spawn. That didn't come from the raid. Oh my... Am I a bad luck charm? That's one of the songs from RWBY. I should have named the episode that's if I didn't have bad luck. I should have named it Bad Luck Charm, because seriously, that would have fit so much better. What am I supposed to do about this nonsense? Like, we saw me fight the Wyvern last time. That took ages. Like, I was fighting that thing for aeons. And I can't leave this region to despawn the Wyvern. It would work, but it would also despawn the raid. So I can't even do that much. Oh, boy. Hold on. All the Lancers actually despawn, so this is actually the next raid level. Hold on, Geist, not the time. Oh. Oh, no. The Wyvern is quite a bit more aggressive than the Nevermore is, apparently. Like, the Nevermore will start leaving me alone if I don't fight it too rough, if I start hitting it with too much damage, but this thing will just keep coming at me. Oh boy, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Like, this is bad. Like, I was ready for a Nevermore. I am not ready for another Wyvern right now. And it just hit me through the building. And yeah, they're just like hanging out on the roof. I can't even hit these things right now, apparently, because I don't know why. Oh, this is a major issue. Is this raid going to be actually impossible? It might be at this point. No! I just almost ledge-stilled everything to oblivion. That would have been bad. That would have been awful. Why am I suddenly able to just freely exist right here without dying? I'm not complaining, but it's weird. Like, this thing definitely just murdered me a second ago when I was right here. Like, all of those Beowulfs on the roof should be murdering me, and I'm not entirely sure why they're not. But anyways, I can just keep doing this, apparently, and take care of the wyvern pretty quickly. It's gonna take a lot of the aura from longest memory, though, so I'll just see you in another moment. And with this, the wyvern will be dead. I managed to kill that one with only taking one death. Hold on. What did it just draw? It just dropped relics? Like, what? I didn't think you could legitimately get those things. Hold on, these things are a thing. I'm gonna have to show those off. But, did obviously lose the raid. I got two of the same one. That's rude. I think there are a couple of different relics you could have gotten. How did I just get hit there? Is there a Geist or something? Anyways, raid rewards. Might as well pick them up. Oh, there's a Lancer still left around, actually. Take care of the Lancer, because that thing's just going to be annoying. And I'm just going to leave the region and let all these Beowulfs despawn, I think. Village, that works out for me. Oh, apparently the villagers managed to take care of you just fine. Anyways, Relic. Armor perks. Boosted experience gain. Okay. So these things go here. We got two of the Relic of Knowledge. Those are actually quite a bit... I guess this is the only one in here. That's not as cool as it possibly could have been, considering the relics in the show are like very important, very powerful objects. So the fact that this is just a little bit of experience gain is a bit weird. Although, come to think of it, I guess it makes sense that it's the only one in the mod, because the other relics at the time when this mod was last updated weren't in the show yet. So that, I suppose, makes some semblance of sense. But I guess we're going to go give the raid another try. I just need to fix up my swords and make sure we have things on hand to properly fix them up again, and just hope, instead of just hopefully relying on what we have lying around in our inventory. I do have some things to dump real quick, so let's try this one more time. Okay, I've dealt with inventory stuff. I'm ready to go again. But we've already seen me like clear through these first few levels a few times now. They don't change. Like it's always Borbatusks, it's always Beowulfs, and then it's always a Deathstalker. We've seen me beat that a couple of times. Apparently the randomness doesn't come in until after the Lancers. So I think I'll just bring you in after I'm a few waves in, because it's going to be exactly what we've seen before. Although are getting a little bit low on long memory aura. I might just let that fill up for a little bit before actually attempting this. So I'm just going to fill this back up a couple times, just like wait for aura for a little bit, and then I'll just bring you back in when I beat the Deathstalker, because that's where the randomness apparently pops in for real. Okay, I'm here. Deathstalker is just about to die. In fact, in this entire endeavor, I have managed to up my aura capacity, and I just keep upping it, despite the fact that I'm currently ongoing in combat. Although, I did have a silly idea that I wish would have worked, but didn't. I made a town hall, because my strongest weapon is Let Still, not Laden Haunt. But I can't use Let Still because I don't want to cause huge craters everywhere and potentially blow up the crystal and cause like a major issue where I can't actually do the raid anymore. So I was hoping I could make a town hall and make this place like a pseudo colony. Not actually put any villagers or anything in here, obviously, but just to have it so that this place is counted as a colony and therefore explosions won't happen. But sadly, I would have to delete our existing colony to do that, and I don't really want to do that, and I don't want to do the raid in that colony either. So, not plan did not go as planned, but it would have been really funny and really nice if it had. But anyways, there's some majors. These things are not Ursa Majors. I really hope there's not just a wave of like 12 Ursa Majors. Those things are stronger. Those things are really strong. Like, that would level about the same amount of health as the Nevermore. But, anyways, I'm just gonna keep at this. We've seen the Ursa wave before. They just have so much health and take so long to kill. So I'll just kill them off and see you with the next rave. Okay, Ursas are dealt with. It did turn nights. It did turn nighttime, so I do have like random Beringles coming at me. So these things are consuming some of my aura reserves, but hopefully not that much so it's an issue. Oh, that last shot was a waste. Anyways, we're on to the Lancers. Which, these things, they have a decent amount of health, but not as much as everything else. Plus, I know how to properly deal with them. More random Beringles, though, might be an issue. Get away. No. I do not feel like taking a death to the random giant bugs. Go away, please. Ooh, I can actually hit you there, and it doesn't seem like you can properly get in to get at me. Kind of like how we just killed the wyvern there. Oh, there's the giant Nevermore, so I guess it's random if which one you get, which is kind of cool, actually. Like, I didn't know what amount of randomness there was to this, so it's cool to see that. Looks like there's actually only, like, one Lancer. No, you're kidding me! I hate Geist. Like, I actually hate them. I can't stand them. They're an awful opponent. Uh, here we go again. And another failed attempt because of Geist. Oh my god, I hate them. Uh, where are the rewards? Like, aw, that is... random mobs that weren't even supposed to be from the raid are what caused death again, of course. And of course it's Geist that I can't possibly stop because they spawn in every single cave everywhere. Oh, that's... I don't know if I really have time to take another shot at the raid right now, and I don't really want that to be the final note of the series either, though. You know what? I'm going to take a little break for right here. The first 30 minutes of recording is done. I'm just going to head back to base. I'm going to drop all this stuff off. I need to walk away. Like, that upset me quite a bit, actually. Like, there was no fakeness in that anger. That was pure, legitimate, 100% real anger. I'm gonna head back home. I've done the first 30 minutes of this right now. I'll just keep that in mind and come in and do the rest of it later. Because I do not have the time to take another shot at it, and I really want to take another shot at it. So, I'll see you later. Like, I'm going to win this raid if it's the last thing I do. So I'll see you in probably a couple hours of real time, but only a moment for you. Okay, everyone, I'm back. For you, that's a couple of seconds. For me, that is 7 hours, and it is now after midnight. Oh boy, I'm really hoping I can finish this up tonight. Like, I don't really have any other plans for continuing on this series, so my goal today is to beat the raid. Oh boy, I'm going to give it my all, but I am tired. But anyways, I basically just refilled long memory. That's about it. Long memory's back up to full. I just need to wait for my aura to regen. And I've done no other prep work. I literally just hopped back on after heading off to my sister's birthday celebrations. So, I suppose I can talk about that. This was a kind of cool thing my parents did. So, my sister is a very big fan of Harry Potter. It's one of her favorite series of all times, maybe even her favorite series of all time. It's pretty safe bet. But anyways, might as well just turn in this Grimm Amalgam and maybe pick up... You know what? I just remembered there's a thing. So Shingu has an alternate form if you use 8 Grimm Amalgam with it. So might as well test this out just to see what exactly it does. Comes with a faint dark energy. Curious. The rest of this I'll turn into 20s, which get turned into 10s, which I'll turn into 50s. But anyways, my sister loves Harry Potter. It's her favorite series of all time. Yada. so on and so forth. Whatever, I'm sure that describes like a million, billions of people all over the world. But anyways, big fan of Harry Potter. So what my mom and dad did is they went all out this year. They put up posters all over the house. They like printed out cardstock portraits of like the different house members, house founders or whatever. They have like, oh, this store is Ravenclaw, this store is Gryffindor. Like they put everything. They even got her like a letter to Hogwarts, like a Hogwarts acceptance letter or whatever. They they went all out with it. We just had a good time. We played some games, like we have this Harry Potter game. It's it's cool. It was a good time. My sister really enjoyed it. So had fun with that. Harry Potter isn't really my favorite. That's mostly down to J.K. Rowling, but that's besides the point. It's what my sister likes, and it was a lot of fun nonetheless. But anyways, yeah, just had a lot of fun with that. That lasted all night. We watched some movies. Surprisingly, we did not watch Harry Potter despite having the movies, which is not sure how that one worked out. But anyways, I'm just rambling at this point, trying to wait for Aura to regen, and Aura's already up and going. Let's jump back over there, shall we? I don't know why I'm double checking that. Like, no, I just made 3 500s. That's not enough for the thing. But, there shouldn't be anything left over here. I think, oh yeah, I died to the giant Nevermore, that's right. Corrupted Shoshingu. Kuro Getsuga. Okay, this thing doesn't have Let Still anymore. Huh, have I made a mistake? Well, I mean, Let Still was stronger, but I couldn't properly use it. If this thing doesn't blow up... Ow. I don't want to waste any more aura on this thing than I have to, because obviously we have to get back into the raid. I forgot we lost to a Geist. Oh yeah, I got kind of angry at the end there before I popped away, didn't I? Okay, it doesn't explode anymore. It's just like a bigger shotgun blast, it looks like. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Get over here, big... Never mind. Anyways, time to take care of Geist and Big Bird. I should have slept through the night. Let me get rid of this enemy here so we can get back to the raids. So, one sec. Okay, so Big Bird is dead. Anything interesting? Those look like basic charms that I don't care too much about, but double checking the rewards. Nada. Nada. A lot of experience, actually. That's actually pretty decent. But as far as interesting rare drops, nothing of the sorts. I might just like scrounge up some of these levels just to have them, as long as it doesn't require getting in the way of that Beowulf. Anyways, there's all that. I did end up using a bit of aura out of this. I'm going to have to recharge some of that. I do have to go sleep through the night and get rid of some of these mobs first, though. So, I'm probably just going to bring you back at the death of the Death Stalker again, as that is like our best stopping point. Like this, yeah, the death of the Death Stalker is like the best point of randomness is going to start happening now. So I'll bring you back there in just a moment. Okay, so Death Stalker's half dead. This is 4 aura. Yeah, this thing's full. I was about to say it's 4 aura short, and I was like, wait a second, just fill up that the rest of the way. But, yeah, the Corrupted Shoshingu. I mean, it looks a whole lot cooler now, but, as far as utility goes, I'm not sure if it's any better or any worse. I think... I'm not entirely sure. Like, it does 300 damage if every shot hits a single target. And I think I can fire it like 8 times before I run out of aura. I don't remember exactly what it was before, I think it was 250 with Latent Haunt, and but I don't remember if it was 8 times as well, so it might be slightly stronger than Latent Haunt. It is definitely weaker than Lich Steel, though. But I think Lich Steel is quite a bit more expensive, so I don't know exactly how the math and whatnot works out on that. But, I'm not going to complain too heavily about that. It feels like it might be a slight upgrade in some aspects and a slight downgrade in others. But anyways, there goes the Deathstalker. On to our friends, the Ursas. This group there's just a lot of them, and they all have so much health. So this isn't a tough level. It's handled in exactly the same way as the Beowulfs. Like, I don't have to care too much as long as I stay safely up here and kill them with ranged attacks. Ow! See, as soon as I try to do something fancy, like do some melee, I end up I get hit in the face by a bear. So, we know how this is going to go. I kill off this group, and then it will start spawning in Lancers. When the Lancers die, we will instantly be met with either a Nevermore or a Wyvern. That is a serious challenge. Like, we have never managed to beat either without dying. Like, we're going to have to be super careful about that. Wyvern might just murder us immediately. Also, it's nighttime. I'm very tempted to just do slime. I'm very tempted just to do time set day, because I'm so sick of my raid attempts being ruined by random spawns, not the raid. Like, I thought about it. Like, I actually thought about heading out to sea and making, like, a dirt platform just to avoid it, because it's so silly. Like, the point of the raid should be the raid mobs, not the things that spawn around me, because I don't have enough torches in place. But, anyways, let me just take out the Ursas. Hopefully nothing too bad spawns in the meantime. Okay, apparently the Lancers went away and it spawned the Nevermore early. I didn't get to go to sleep. I am now surrounded by our friends the Apathy, which is going to make this so much easier. Ooh, I can actually hit Apathy in the same way that I can hit Borbatusks. That's at least something. Occasionally, like this one is close enough to hit, but the other one isn't. I did end up taking an unnecessary hit to one of the Ursas, which was a bit rough, but I'm sure it's fine. But Big Bird is just hanging out outside, being a bit of an annoyance. Thankfully, I haven't seen any Geist so far. So, as long as I keep relatively safe in here for just a little bit and let myself heal up and get ready to properly take on our friend, I should be relatively safe and able to keep at this. This Apathy is getting on my nerves. Fine, I'll just fire at it. You can go right away too. Sleep. Oh, it worked. Aha. I managed to knock that thing just far enough away. Why are there 2 Nevermores? Hold on. Why are the juvenile Nevermore spawning now? So many Lancers despawned, which caused the Nevermore to spawn in. I'm sorry, game. I'm sorry. What is your problem with me? What did I... There are 3. Or... I can't tell. They're too big. I can't tell if that's a tail or a wing. They're 2 or 3. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Game, why do you hate me? What did I do to you? Like, why on earth have you done this to me? I can't even get a good thumbnail of this. They're just too big. I have to take care of 28,000 HP before I can move on to the next level. This is silly. Like, game. Game. Oh my... No, 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 no. I am not. What am I supposed to do here? Like, how do I handle this? Oh my goodness. This apathy is getting on my nerves, almost as much as the big birds. You... I can't leave. Like... apathy, I do not feel like dealing with slowness. Why am I my entire body was broken and I didn't even notice? That's a major issue. I thought I still had aura. Interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna try taking care of the apathy real quick. Thankfully, this gun is very effective for long-range attacks. Time to just, like, sit in here and regen for a little bit while I think about what to do about this nonsense. I'm trying to regen, and I'm being swarmed by Geist. I hate these things. Like, I actually hate them. They're so annoying. They're not a fun opponent. Where are you? Where are you? I hear you coming. You're at 140. The other one's only at like 40 or whatever. Come on. Come, get where I can shoot you so I can like full auto into you. I just accidentally shot that one. Go away! There's nothing I can do. They're just swarming me. I can't escape them. I want to fight the birds, but I'm dealing with the Geist. I hate you so much. Just go away, please. Like, there are two fun opponents waiting outside, and I'm dealing with the Geist constantly. Got you. Time to regen everything again, because I was ready to fight when the Geist popped up. And in the time I dealt dealing with Geist, these things regen most of the damage I've actually done to them, which is so much I saw a red dot moving very quickly and thought it was another Geist. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like, this is a major issue. Like, I have a lot of aura saved up. Hold on, they're hurting each. Ow! That bypassed my aura. Why? Why on earth did that go right through my aura and just break both of my legs? That's not fair, game. I know you're not really big on fairness with the fact you've spawned two of these things in at once. But still, can you pretend to play fair for a second? It would be nice. This is really just sitting in a box, trying not to die for like an hour, however long it takes me to kill these things. Hold on, I lost experience there. The only reason I didn't die is because I had experience in Last Stand. This is a major issue. Oh, one of them's down to 12,000. There's something at least. Actually, they both are. I've done 2,000 damage roughly to both of them. But anyways, I can just sort of blast them back a little bit. And just sort of keep cycling between them. This will keep me mildly safe for a little bit. Come on, you. Don't go too far away from each other. Come on. Come on, big birds. Still going on? Yes, the raid is still going on. Figured I'd double check that. Oh. Ooh, that was close. Like, those feather shots would have killed me, probably. You can get right away. You can go right away, big bird. Anyways, I'm just going to be here fighting for like an hour, probably. I'll see you once I die or one of these two things gets close to dying. No, 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 no. I still had aura. I still had aura. That's so dumb. Like, one of those things is like 2,500. Oh, come off it, game. That's so stupid. Aw. That's so stupid. Whatever. Whatever. Aw. I'm so defeated after that nonsense. Like, I've been fighting these things for like a half hour now. One of them's at like 5,500. The other one's at like 2,000. Like 2,400 now. And then they just kill me through my aura. I've been super careful. I've been undercover, dashing in and out, getting quick shots. I've been so careful about this, making sure I always have aura. And they're just doing damage through it and killing me anyways. Like, that's... Oh, that's just so disheartening. I've been trying this really hard. I've been fighting for this for over a half hour now. It's so hard, doing everything I possibly could to actually beat this, and then it just steals it from me. That's like, it even took levels. Like, it's taking levels despite the fact that it should be going to aura first. It's I I don't know if I have the energy to give this another shot right now, and I don't really want to end the series on this note. This is... I'm really upset with that. That's so silly. That's so dumb. Like, I had this one. Like, I was so careful with this. I was going to win this. Both of these Nevermores were going to die. Like, this one I can kill off in just like a half second here. I just need to get some aura out of long memory. This is so infuriating. Can you just die off, please? Die. Please die. There we go. There's one. Anything cool? No. Of course not. Couldn't even get something cool for my efforts. Aww, that's... I do not have the energy to do another one of these. It's... Hold on, I got a cool thing and didn't notice it. Ow. What are you? Shallow wing. Okay, it's like a... It's a paraglider thing. Okay, it's a paraglider. That's cool. It looks like it's straight out of Avatar. So, not a combat tool. Very cool, but not a combat tool. Not going to help me with the raids. Ah. I really don't want to end the series on that point. So, I guess we're doing one more episode because I cannot do another raid right now. And if I don't end off here, we're not getting an episode tomorrow. And a video tomorrow. Plus, looking at the time with the 28 minutes or whatever it was in the first segment and like the 20 minutes now, this is already a long video. So, I guess I'll level grind. Aura apparently doesn't matter. Like, they'll just kill you through it. I'm really upset about that. I need to get more money. I need to get repair kits because I think I only have the one. And both of these weapons are about to break. So I'm going to need more money to repair both of them. Can I kill you off real quick? You're at 2,000. That's... Yeah, I just need a little bit of long memories help here. Like so, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there we go. Anything special from that? Nevermore. Ooh, another relic. Cool. I mean, we only need the one of these, but still cool nonetheless. How are my boots doing? I'm gonna have to repair those. We're going to beat a raid before it ends off. Before we end off the series. This should have been the raid. I got so robbed. Like, I'm so mad about that. but I guess we're doing one more episode tomorrow. This should have been the end, but I guess not. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. How many deaths did I pick up today? Hold on. Um, 29th. Yeah, as you can see, we're well past midnight now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 deaths on the day. That's actually not as bad as I thought it would be, considering how much death grinding, how much, yeah, death grinding or whatever you want to call it happened. Anyways, for real now, take care, everybody.